Hey y'all, peace and blessings. Y'all already know who it is. Me, your favorite female divine feminist, Phoenix Rising. And today we're going to talk about the female body made in the image of God. If the female body is made in the image of God, and we know that the female is the image of God because, well, science proves it, right? X chromosome is the life giving chromosome. It's female. Women can procreate parthenogenetically. Female species can procreate parthenogenetically. Males cannot. Females were around way before males were. Males are a genetic mutation of females. Everybody in the womb, even the men, start out female. The blueprint of humanity is female. The scriptures tell you that God's first emanation out of the monad, God's first way of expressing herself was as the divine feminine. So the image of God would be the female image. And if this is so, why have we been conditioned to be ashamed of our bodies, to cover our bodies, that our bodies are temptation, that we're evil, that it's sinful to look at a woman's body? Is it sinful to look at the image of God? If I were to make a statue of myself, would I cover it and be like, don't look at it, it's dirty? Why are women covered up like blistering, festering sores? The reason is very simple. The woman's body is powerful. The image of God is powerful. We know that you can't look at the image of God in real life. Nobody's ever looked at the face of God because the glory is so powerful. And that's very, we are just a morsel of God. And that power from looking at us in our glory is very similar. And we can actually use Bible scriptures to back it up. Like I'll just use one, for example, a very powerful king watching a young woman dance. I was so impressed. He was like, look, whatever you want, I'll give you half of my kingdom. I'm so impressed by your dancing. She took the opportunity to ask for another man's life. And he was a very powerful man as well. But this shows you how powerful a woman's image could be. It's a danger to men. It's not really a danger to women. Covering you up has never helped anybody. Women still get abused, covered head to toe. In some countries, these women are covered so much so you can't even see their eyes. Not only is their image gone, but their whole identity is gone. And they still become abused, violated, treated as sexual objects by men. These men aren't picky. It's not about your image when it comes to the demons that cause them to violate women. They'll violate animals. They'll violate other men. They'll even violate children. It's not about your image. It's never been about your image. It's been about the power of your image, that you're made in the image of God. And the only way that men can maintain their power is if you're covered up. Because when you don't have power to defend yourself or to take charge or to control men in any way, then the devil wins. Because you see, the greatest warlords, the most violent, dangerous, vicious, evil men, they weren't taken out by other men. They were taken out by women. Women who were beautiful. These men don't like to be distracted. Their bloodlines were filtered out. Demonic bloodlines. The bloodline of God crept in there. Their beauty. And it's like, give me that. Women can say to you, I want this. And when she's covered up and you can't really see her, you don't really care and you don't acknowledge her. But when you get to look upon her image and she says, I want this, most men will crumble and give it to her. And her image doesn't have to be idealistically beautiful. Let's look at My 600-Pound Life. There's women on there who are married, whose husbands literally cater to them, feed them. They're in love with her image. And men are in love with your image, and your image makes them weak. Not that you are a blistering, festering, filthy sore that needs to be covered up. The reason that a man is able to walk outside shirtless without a problem, but you're not, is because of power. You're both made in the image of God, but you are more so than him. Your image is more closer to God. Your image is more powerful. And looking at you is a lot more like looking at God. And that's what it's all about. It's always been about your image and how powerful it is, and not about how dirty it is or how shameful or how much temptation. Jesus once said, if your right eye causes you to sin, pluck it out. He didn't say get rid of what you're looking at. He didn't say cover it up. Because the problem isn't what you're looking at. The problem is the demons inside you. The problem isn't the men looking at you. The problem is the demons inside them. And you covering up from head to toe and removing your own power and your own ability to have power on this planet where you're made in the image of God isn't really benefiting you. Is it? Anyways, that's all for today. Y'all be blessed, y'all. Come check me out later. Phoenix Rising. Finding God with Phoenix. Find me on YouTube. Love y'all. Be blessed.